Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? This is Chris with Pecan Tree Reviews, and I'm new to YouTube, and I got my daughters behind the camera there, Kylie and Cheyenne,
Hello.
and we decided to start up a YouTube channel just to have a little bit of fun and possibly see if we can make a business out of it and stuff. And we're going to be reviewing some knives that I have purchased and that has came through the mail through subscription boxes like Battle Box, Tac Pack, things like that, and then ones that we had bought like at Walmart and Academy. I'm sorry about the quality of the video. I'm sorry about the noise and everything because, like I said, we're just getting started. But you might see one of my cats run around here and that because they're running around. We're building a new house and that, and it's the only place that we have to record right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with the reviews and everything. And if you like this, please subscribe, share, and make sure you hit the notification button and everything. So anytime we post a video and that, y'all receive notification that we posted one. And hopefully, if everything works out, we're going to be trying to do this at least once a week, once every 2 weeks. And every day or every time we post and everything, it will be different videos on different knives, survival stuff, survival foods like freeze-dried foods and things, and all kind of electronic things that we have received in those boxes that I mentioned. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Right here we have the Calamus short machete. The blade on it's about 1 foot long, and in my opinion, it's real good quality. It holds a real good edge. It's got a real good rubber coated handle that helps you hold on to it when you're cutting brush, or if you're cutting just stuff out of your way when you're hiking or whatever. It holds a real good edge, like I said. And I mean, for the price of it, I think this one we had bought at Walmart, and it was like $25, and it has the regular straight edge on it right here, and then it has the saw blades on top, and it has a hole right here if you want to, just carry it from the side or hang it on a hook in your shop or whatever. The only problem that I had with this was the sheath. I mean, it's a good quality sheath, don't get me wrong, but the only problem that I had with it is the little snaps right here. Sometimes you get them, they're real tight, and the snap will pull out of one end or the other side. That is the only problem that I've had with this setup. And the next one that I want to do, you can call it a survival, a bush knife. You can call it just a hunting knife if you want. It is more directed towards survival because it has a ferrocerium rod that comes with it. And as you can tell by looking at the ferrocerium rod, we've used it and tried it and everything, and it works great. It's a small one. I prefer one that's a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, but this will work on starting a fire if you have the right type of material that you're using, the right type of kindling. But it does work. And the blade itself, I mean, it's a real good, sturdy blade. From the way it feels and everything, it's got full tang all the way through the handle. It's got a real ergonomically good handle on it. As you can tell by looking at the blade and everything, we've used it. We've used it here and on the sides and everything. It's an all-around good brush knife or a bush knife. For survival, for hunting, for camping, whichever you prefer to use it for. The case, it is a hard plastic case, and I love the fact that it's hard plastic, and when you stick the knife back in, it clicks in, and you can sit here and run with it, whatever, and it will not come out. As you can tell, it takes a little bit to pull it out. So that is one of the best carry knives that I've found so far, made by this same company, by Calamus. It is a very good knife. This one I'd received in one of my subscription boxes, And so I really, on the price of it, I don't know, but from what I've seen online, I've looked at different sporting goods stores that sell this exact same knife. It's anywhere from $15 to $35, depending on where you go. So for the price, it is a very, very, very good knife in my opinion. And here we have another Calamus titanium. You have the regular Calamus, and then you have the Calamus titaniums. The titaniums, from my research and everything that I've showed, it is a titanium bonded blade that is 440. It is a very nice, handsome, beautiful knife, as you can see. And one thing about Calamus that I really, really like is the handles. I mean, even with my big bear paws that I have for hands, I mean, it fits perfect in your hand. So when you need to use it, it actually feels good in your hand. Very, very economical knife for the price that you pay for them. They are a very good knife. I mean, I cannot complain about them at all. I mean, they hold their edges real well, and you can sharpen it on just about any kind of sharpening tool that you have. You can have the little pull-through sharpeners like this, where you just stick it in there and you pull it through, or if you have the whetstones, I mean, they work great and they sharpen real easy, and they become razor sharp. So when you got one of these, be very careful. But the only thing is, again, the sheaths, they're made out of the nylon, and the tabs, I've had several of them where the tabs have pulled out. That is the only problem, again, that I've ever had with this brand. And I've used Calamus knives for about 3 to 4 to 5 years. And that's the only problem that I had, is with that tab on the strap breaking. I mean, because the sheaths are, I mean, they're fit perfect for the blades. I mean, you can get them anywhere from like the short machete. They have the longer version and everything, which is about 18 to 24 inches long. The sheaths fit them perfect. And I mean, you can get your side carries like this. You can get shorter ones like these. And I mean, you can get even little bitty ones. And I mean, here's another one that I have. And this one is meant for hunting because it's got the gut hook on it. And those of y'all that do not know much about hunting knives, the gut hook is used for when you have a animal that you kill, that you're hunting and you kill. This gut hook is used for splitting the chest cavity and the stomach cavity open to remove the intestines and the stomach and everything out of it. And the gut hook is extremely sharp. It is almost like a razor. And I mean, again, I mean, the handles are just perfect for people that have big hands like mine. And I mean, you can get them in all different colors like this one. I mean, it's the black and green. This is the black with the little orange dagger emblem on it. Then you got the OD greens, and then you got like this one that's like the desert tan. I mean, they're beautiful knives, and my opinion, very, very good quality for the price. The only thing is, most of them, again, come with that leather, that nylon sheath, and I wish they would come with a leather sheath or a harder sheath like this one does. It would make it so much better. But again, I mean, for the price, I mean, you can't beat these for the price. And they're, in my opinion, just a wonderful knife. And here's a little bit shorter one. So, again, the same brand. I mean, the same brand. It is, as you can tell though, it's got the little bit shorter blade on it than these other ones. So like if I pull this one out, I mean, you could see it's got a little bit shorter handle and it's got a shorter blade on it. But still, the only problem I have with this one is like my pinky. It's below the hand. That's the only problem that I have with this one. But this one is meant for more like a skinning knife. It's not really meant as a brush knife or a bush knife. It is meant for like skinning your animals that you hunt or using just for like in your tackle box or any of that stuff. And I mean, so they're wonderful multi-use knives. And you know, in survival situations and everything, one of the most important tools that you can have is a good knife. And like this one, I mean, it's more meant towards a survival situation because again, you got the ferrocerium rod on it and everything, and just the way the blade is. I mean, it's a real thick blade. I mean, you look at that thickness of that blade versus the thickness of this blade, it's a little bit thicker. And I'm sorry about the shaking and everything. I'm a little nervous because, like I said, this is my first time doing a YouTube video. But again, you don't want to limit yourself to just one knife in a survival situation. Me personally, like when I take my daughters camping and everything, or hunting, we'll have 3 or 4 different knives that we'll carry. And again, you have an even smaller knife. This is made by a different company. This is made by Bastion. And it's got the little clip where it can clip on your belt or on a pouch or whatever. I mean, it's a sharp little knife. I mean, it's kind of small for my big hands, but I mean, it'll work perfect for like a tackle box for cutting fishing line, or if you're camping for cutting the cord for your tie down on your tent and everything. I mean, I love the way it's got the little skeletized hand grips and everything on it. And like I said, it's got the little clip right here so it can go on your belt, whatever. And it has the Tonto style blade on it, which I mean, I love the Tonto style blades, but I mean, like I said, this one, it's just for like, mainly for like clipping on your backpack or keeping in your tackle box or whatever. And one thing you always want to have too is you always want to have a sharpening tool. This one has the lanyard clip right here, or the clip where it can clip onto one of your side pouches on your bag or on your belt, and it has the pull through sharpening. So all you have to do is just hold it like this, and you just take your knife, stick it in there, and you just pull it through a few times, and just do that a few times, and next thing you know, your knife is sharp as all get out. And this one is made by Smith, and it is a real good one. I mean, small, compact, easy to carry, but one thing I like about it is it has a ferrocerium rod, a small one. I mean, itty bitty. It's smaller than the one on this one knife, but it can help in a situation. If you're into a survival situation or stranded or whatever, this can help you start a fire, because everybody knows that fire is one of the main securities that you can have when you're in a survival situation, because without fire, you don't stay warm. You cannot cook food. You cannot boil water. You will not have light, because even if you have a flashlight or your phone or whatever, the batteries are eventually going to die on you, and then you're going to be in the dark again. Where if you have a ferrocerium rod, no matter how big it is, it can help you start a fire, which gives you that number one security, because no matter what you have with you, if you're stranded out in the woods somewhere, lost, whatever, without fire, you cannot see what's going on around you at nighttime. Fire gives you a sense of security. And like I said, this one has a little bitty whistle on it. I mean, I really didn't blow on it hard because I'm inside here. I didn't want it hurting my ears or my girls' ears. But this thing is extremely loud. And it just slides in here. Just slides right on back in, and it just clips in. And like I said, this one can, like I said, clip on your belt, clip on your backpack, whatever. And hopefully my videos will get better, and hopefully I'm able to eventually get better video equipment to where I have better video, better sound quality. Hopefully here before long, I will have a actual studio that I can do these recordings in and everything, and because I really seem to enjoy doing this and everything, and I just want to make sure that I'm able to give y'all the good qualities. And if y'all have any recommendations, please put them in the comments, and because I need all the help I can get right now with making these videos and everything. Any information that y'all have, I mean, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And then plus two, that way I can come up with content for these videos and everything that y'all would want to watch. But again, please, I know this is my first video. Please subscribe, share, hit the like button, and please tell your friends about it. And again, it's Pecan Tree Reviews, and my name is Chris. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.